How's everybody doing? Alfred Flores, CEO, President, New Age Electric. In this video, I'm gonna show you that there's actually a way to customize your own takeoff within fixtures, heating systems, controls, distributions, duct trays, branch conduit wire for each feeder, conduit and wire, and there's actually a hidden, not a menu, but a hidden screen that you actually can't get to this in the database manager. And I actually called Trimble to figure this out, and it took them a couple days to get back to me, but they actually told me how to do it, and I don't think anybody's aware of how this even, if it exists, but you probably pass it and never really thought, hey, how can I customize this for myself? Well, let's jump in. I'm going to show you how it's done. Okay, so I'm going to jump from screen to screen. Right now, I have one screen showing a sample job, and then I have the other screen showing the database that comes with Accubid. I'm going to stay in this screen for a second, and I'm going to show you. So in Database Manager, you're able to get to a screen called Fixture Accessories, and a lot of people have probably seen this, but there is actually another screen, I believe, before this or after this. So I'm going to jump back to the other screen. So let's just hit F1 for right now. And we're going to pick a fixture real quick. So if you see here, in this one, it's called Fixture Lamps. And if you hit next to get to the other one, there's your Fixture Accessories. Now I'm going to jump back to the other screen. In your database, you do not have that option here. Here's the cool customizable part that what you can do in your default job. You can actually come in this particular section. You can actually add anything you want in here. If you double click in here, it gives you an option to add items or add an entire assembly. Mind blown. I did not know you can do this for a very long time. This blew my mind because I can do so much with this that cuts time out into my fixture assemblies and my distribution, because I don't use the common assemblies for this. I use fixtures, these setups right here, so I can keep accurate counts of everything. You can add whatever you want in here. You can add items. You can build anything you want. It's amazing. I didn't know you can do this. Here's the other thing. You can actually delete these if you wanted to. I believe you just hit one of these, hit edit, and delete. You can actually delete these and create your own custom. They don't have to be lamps, but you can create a different type of assembly. Let's say you wanted to make some kind of support assemblies, and then you can do it on concrete, steel, grid, whatever your heart desires. And then you still have this other screen, which is Fixture Accessories. You can add tons of stuff in here too. So you have basically two different menus that you can customize. You can customize this Fixture Accessory also, I believe, right here as well. So if you can double click in here, you can also add stuff in here. But there really wouldn't be no point in doing this. You can do this in your database. But in here, this is something that you're only going to see because you're editing your default job to reflect this. And then once you save this, this will always be here. As long as you hit job in Accubid, job new, and it defaults back to this default right here, and you do a save as, you will always have this. I thought this was amazing because I can do this with gear. I'll go back. I'll go hit abort. Edit. Let's go to distribution. Just gonna call this panel LRP1. RP1. And then I want to hit transformers, and I'll show you how I customize mine. So I'm gonna say this is a transformer. It's an indoor transformer, and I'm gonna say it's a 112 kVA. You hit OK. So I left a lot of the stuff alone. I really don't add anything in here, but this distribution fittings, if you hit next, I took the default accessories in the database. So if I go to distribution accessories, I customized this myself in my database to have all the whips and terminations based on the kVA size, and it's pretty accurate most of the time. It might be one size lower, one size higher in the gauge of wire in terms, but I have, you know, liquid tight steel flex for 480 volt phase, and then 120 volt phase steel flex and whatnot. So it fits. You do only get 80 slots to play with, but this is a real cool feature in Accubid. I didn't know for very long time for using this program that there was this hidden screen that you can't get to this screen at all. And it only shows up in the job, and lo and behold, you can add assemblies in here, and nobody's ever knew that. You can delete stuff in here and customize it. You know, everybody's used to just picking stuff, or they'll just bypass it and go to the next one, and you know pick the 112 kVA, okay, and then finish, and never worry about it ever again. But I just never knew that the screen was there, and I thought it was very interesting. This is kind of like the pro tip of the day. It's, you know, if you like building custom things, so you don't have to go back and rebuild them again in another job, you can always keep them there. It's a lot better than keeping things in temporary items and temporary assemblies. It's called temporary for a reason. I really don't think anything that you want to keep custom built, you want to put this, you know, somewhere in your distribution, or in the takeoff for your distribution, the accessories or the fittings, you know, or you want to go in your database itself and start customizing this. And like I said, if you're in the database too, all this can be deleted, altered, and whatnot, but you don't get that option of that second screen. You only notice there's only one screen you get to it, and it's the accessory screen. Once again, Alfred Flores, CEO, President, New Age Electric. Leave some comments. You guys want to see anything you don't know how to do, I'm going to be doing another video on the extension, and there's actually it's not hidden, but a lot of people don't know about it. You can actually do some customizable things to lock certain items inside your extension, and that way you can re-extend things and maybe change the labor column but leave certain things untouched. I'm going to be showing that in the next video, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching.